you're important and you are valued, and we're gonna make sure that you feel that every single day you come into Freedom School.
Miss Mary is awesome. She's the best teacher.
We sit together and they answer my questions. There's a bunch of discussion questions that I ask, and they always get into it, and they like to talk about themselves, and I like to learn about them.
All children lose a lot of what they learned during the school year if they're not doing anything in the summer, and so Freedom Schools is great because we are reading every single day. We're engaging with books and we're doing activities that kind of foster those critical thinking skills.
Summer is a time of risk. During the summer, low-income children often lose 2.5 to 3 months of learning because of the disconnect that happens just because of being out of school, whereas middle and high-income peers typically either maintain or gain in their literacy skills specifically over the summer. And by the time you get to high school graduation, there's a significant gap between middle and high income children and low income children. So Freedom School is here to fill that gap.
Miss Mary's gonna have us reading all summer.
Nobody had ever heard the phrase summer learning loss. And then when it was explained, it's like, well, of course, that's what happened. So that was the main thing we were trying to treat and help improve. That's why we got all these community leaders to come read books. We got the servant leaders, the college students. I mean, it all worked out to be a beautiful formula for success for everybody, not just the kids.
If you can't read, or if you struggle to read, it's hard for you to do math, it's hard for you to do science, it's hard for you to do social studies. So for kids to be able to read every summer and do this, and have this opportunity, I've seen it make a huge impact.
Charlotte as a community has the obligation really for the state and for the region to sort of set that bar on programs and opportunities for kids.
A lot of the scholars that come through end up being the interns, that end up being the leaders and the staff and the teachers. And so I think that speaks for itself, the impact that it's having on the students or scholars as they come along.
I've talked to many parents and they're just so grateful that they're rising first graders that haven't stepped foot in a real live classroom yet. They were able to get that experience here so that going into their first grade year, they have experience. They've learned to raise their hand before they speak. They've learned certain structural means so that they're prepared mentally, socially, learning manners, learning how to take turns.
Being able to see the representation of you in the books that you're reading throughout the summer literally inspires you. It shows you that there's opportunity out there. It shows you that there are different jobs, different careers, different life experiences where people like you get to experience things that maybe you haven't seen or heard of before. It allows you to dream. It allows you to be imaginative. It allows you to be hungry for the next stage of your life. And I think having an example, of what you can be is very important for you to even believe in what you can be.
It's making sure these students are ready to read at grade level, which we know if that's true by 3rd grade, your outcomes are completely changed. But it's so much more than that, because I've never felt so much joy as you have when you're with these students and they have these teachers who so clearly love them and believe in them and are building that confidence. So at the core, it's about summer learning loss, but it's so much more about the joy of them being who they are.
You can tell that the counselors here really care about the kids. They really want them to have fun. They really want them to learn. They really want to prepare them for the future.
Freedom School is magic. It's unbelievable, it's incredible, and it's life-changing.